Got the MR2 backed in. I'm gonna go ahead and clean up some of the stuff around it before I get started on it, but once I get that done, I'm gonna jack up the back end of it and get that K20 over here, bolt the tranny to it, and try to slide it under there, and then drop the car down around the motor, and then maybe use the cherry picker to kind of lift it up and see where it's gonna need to sit. Just got the back of the MR2 jacked all the way up. My jack stands are maxed out, so I can't go any higher in the back unless I left it attached to the cherry picker, but I can't do that because I have to pull that out of the way to slide the motor in. And where it's at right now, the motor's not going to be able just to slide right in unless I pull that K-member out right there. I went ahead and measured it. It's not enough room to get the motor under there. So I'm going to have to pull that off, slide the motor in with the tranny, and then put it back on so then I can reassemble the like wheel assembly on each side, so then I can drop it back down on its tires, and then hopefully get the cherry picker over the top of it and then kind of lift the motor up into place and kind of see where it needs to be. So I'm going to work on that right now, get that K-member dropped, and then I'll get the motor over here. Yeah, go for it. We just got our new little heat press in today. It's a bit smaller than I thought it was, but this will still work for now. Right now Charlie's getting some vinyl cut out, and also I freaking ordered the wrong heat transfer paper. This was supposed to be 15 inches by 5 yards, and I accidentally ordered 15 inches by 12 inches. So we have like no material still, so I did get more on the way. But we're gonna show you guys how to make a shirt. So after we got it cut out, you just gotta peel away the excess. Then once we get all that done, we'll show you how to put it on the shirt and then just press it on there. Yeah, so you want to line it up like with this bottom seam right here. We're going to put it right along there, right across your nipples. Am I good? I see. I would bring it down a little more overall, the whole thing. Like quite a bit, like a good inch. Yeah, like right there.
It's about even.
Looks good. It's a little crooked. That. Yeah, fuck it, send it. It'll look good just like that. Looks nice and straight. Send it. So just gonna do the first one for, set it just to like 8 seconds. There you go. All the way down.
You must be feeling pretty good. Oh yeah, we're ecstatic.
Good. So then now peel the outer layer off.
Incredible construction. It looks beautiful from the off, and I think the whole.
Now put it back under for 20.
Feel that as you were kind of doing it. There you have it. The winners of the Red Bull Soapbox Race, Auckland.
And it's done. See it? You can.
That's pretty good.
Put it down on the ground. You can show all the other ones we made just so far. So we got that one. That was the first intercooler one we did. And we just have like the basic design. That one's in like a chrome silver. Then we just got these like just white with the regular like YouTube logo next to it. So yeah, we won't have many of these right now, but we will make more later once we get more material, because I messed up and didn't order the right shit.
I'll wear this one.
This one looks pretty good.
See how it looks.
Oh shit.
Hell yeah.
Boosted boys. It's like a sparkly gold too. Except it's gonna be backwards in the mirror.
Good enough.
Fuck it.
I should wash it. It's a little wrinkled, but
Yeah, well I washed all of them beforehand. Yeah, I washed all the shirts on hot just to like make sure they don't shrink after we make them. So. Okay, it took a while, but I finally got the transmission on there. There's just 2 bolts holding it on right now. And I was using the cherry picker to kind of hold this side up so I could slide it on there. And right now I'm gonna take it off of the cherry picker and then just kind of drag it under the car, and then I'll let the car down around the motor. Alright guys, so we got it under the car. That was a bitch. As you can see, the oil pan scraped all over the ground. It would have made our lives way easier if we had like a little dolly or something. We could have put the motor on to just kind of roll it in there instead of having to drag it in there, but we didn't have anything to do that, so we were just kind of forced to do that. That's all we could do to get it under there for now. So definitely gonna get like a little dolly or something next time. But it's in there for right now. Looks pretty good, ready to drop the car down on it. I might have to cut or remove this little like piece of plastic right there. It might hit, but other than that, everything looks like it should clear just fine. So I'm gonna go ahead and get the cherry picker hooked up to the car again and pull the jack stands out and then drop it down over the motor. Alright, so we got the motor down in there. There's probably a lot of things I should have done before we did put it in there, because I'm gonna have to change the wiring harness out. So I probably should have taken all that shit off. I probably should have pulled the AC lines. There's probably a lot of things in there I should have pulled off, but oh well, it's in there. And I didn't even put the K-member back on. I wanted to see if we could drop the car down without it, and you can. It holds itself up on its own. It just kind of has like a 4-wheel steering now. The back tires are all loose as shit. But yeah, it's in there. So now as far as mounts, I need to like take off, there's like a front one right here. I need to pull that guy off, and I need to hook the cherry picker up and then get it up to where I want it. And I'm probably just gonna call it good for tonight. I mean, I might not even hook it up to the cherry picker just yet, because I don't want to leave it just hanging overnight, but we'll see. I want to at least get it up in the air and see how much room I have. Alright, so I'm just gonna end it right here, guys. I did get the motor jacked up like almost fully to where it needs to be height wise, but there's still like a couple things I need to disconnect just because they're getting in the way right now. Like for instance, this reservoir right here, the transmission right there is hitting on this, so I don't need this at all. So I need to take that out, and also before I jack it up again, like tomorrow, I need to take off, can't really see it, but there's like these like right back in there, it's right here. You can kind of see the light on it, but it's like the control arms on the back there. I'm gonna pull those off because it keeps hitting on those as well. And just mainly those two things, and also this mount up in the front because it's trying to rest against that. So I need to get rid of that and just make a little bit more room. I should have done that in the first place, but it's not too big of a deal. It'll be fast. But I'm just gonna stop on it right there for now because it's getting pretty late. So this is a good stopping point. At least I got it kind of in there. I mean, not really, but it's whatever. And I think Hayden might be coming over tomorrow. He might help me out with the mounts and figuring things out. So we'll see. But that's all for tonight. So thank you guys for watching.